Hello. You had to move plot feet. Yeah. Random drop-in slot. Are we getting random drops? Yeah, I know. Random drop-ins. I don't think I'm part of her Discord, but I imagine that she probably has something going on. That's why planning is important. But it is hard to coordinate with people sometimes. Throw a snowball. Yeah, that'll get her attention. She's inviting everybody. There you go. Poof. Poof. That's how we roll. So, yeah, this is an interesting design for a cake party, but it's you can see everybody. I kind of like that about that. Because sometimes, you know, when you're doing a repetitive activity, it's kind of neat to be able to see everybody at the same time. All right, let's coordinate. Let's do... There's that one. There's another one. There we go. Yeah, she's already in one. Hey, Miss Brittany.
Hi.
Hello.
Let me change my outfit before you start, because this is not my actual hair color.
Oh, okay.
This is not what I normally wear. I'm dressed up for Christmas. But that's the wrong colors for, like, me as an individual person.
I see. Everybody say hi to Lady in chat.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready too. I'm right behind you.
I've never given an official tour before.
Well, that's okay. You know, we're doing little quick 15-minute sessions, chat saying hi to you and...
Hello!
Hello.
Alright, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
So this is my second plot. This is the Court of Cakes and Chappas.
Nice.
It is where I have my garden and my crafting stations and all of my starred fish and buggies that will eventually go in my house. And then this giant cooking circle for cakes.
I was talking about this on my chat that, like, I really like this design because when you're doing cake parties, you either have sort of like a galley kitchen layout, but when you have it in this central section, you can see everybody. And I think that's kind of what makes cake parties fun, because, like, if your point of view is just like staring at an oven the entire time and you can't really see anybody else, it's kind of, you're just clicking a button at that point.
Yeah, my cake parties are very chaotic because we'll listen to music and we'll jam out, and then anybody who's not in voice chat completely butchering the songs because Discord delay, right? It sounds terrible.
That's awesome.
Is literally in server chat, not even nearby, nothing. Is in server chat just belting out lyrics randomly.
Yeah.
Or, like, we're just the most we are not super fast with cakes at all when we do cake parties.
That's okay.
It's a very chill time.
Yeah. I if I'm ever part of like cake parties, and my brain cells start to wane. I start cracking dad jokes left and right. So
Yeah, no, we are the most chaotic. So the inside of my little fountain here is all of the Maji Market stuff. And it's a rainbow on the inside and then a rainbow on the outside in the opposite way.
I love the colors. Chat's
So-
just going off. They love the Maji Market was my poverty era.
I don't have the ability to give you editor on this plot, so
That's
I can't
okay.
give it to you here. But
That's
I can
okay.
on the next one, so you can see top down.
No worries.
But there's like 200 people who have it, and I can't scroll.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So-
Most of the time I operate without it, so yeah, that's cool. It's gonna be. I like the design, and you know, it's fun to do these little quick tours to kind of highlight features. This is really cool.
You ready to see my actual housing plot?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you seen it at all yet?
No, I
Do you know
haven't.
what you're walking into?
I like to
Great.
go. I like fresh eyes.
Okay, hold on. I need to water before we do that. I didn't
Roger
realize
that.
I hadn't watered. My bad. So for those of you who don't know me, I've been playing Palia for 2.5 years.
That's awesome.
Under NDA, I was part of the first 200 players to get to play this game. So I have had a plan for what I wanted my house to look like for that long.
That's awesome.
And I finally got to do it because I wanted this to be special for my community for streaming. So my house is a playable board game.
Awesome.
That I spent 2 real life months on nothing but this path.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah. So, if you want to press H, please don't remove a single thing.
I
Don't touch
wouldn't.
nothing.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
But you can see the top down. I tried to make it an L and a B for Lady Brittany. I obviously could not do that, so it's a very fancy B.
People are asking, is this Chutes and Ladders?
No, I came up with the rules. I have come up with the design, and it's perfectly balanced, and it takes about an hour to play with like 5 to 7 people.
Check this out, everybody. So I'm just doing that top-down view. Thank you, She Bites.
So the way that this works is I wanted the path to be pretty even if it wasn't a board game. So it's 6 colors. It's a rainbow.
Awesome.
And then halfway through that pattern flips. So each space is a different color depending on what the piece of furniture is next to it.
Okay.
So like this is blue. This is purple. And then
Thank you,
it
Akira.
should be pretty straightforward of what the colors are: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Yes.
And each space has an action. So in my chat, you would do ! roll to roll a die.
Okay.
And then that tells you how many spaces you're going to move.
Okay.
Red makes you go backwards 3 spaces. So if you landed on it here, you would just go back to here. And
Okay.
only go back 2. Orange makes you switch with last player. So whatever person is in last place, I would come stand in your spot. You would run all the way back to wherever last place is. And then that person comes up to wherever you were.
Awesome.
Yellow is skip a turn. So in order for us to signify this, when you land on it, you're going to sit. And then when we go around and like go past everybody, come back to you, in order to signify that you have been skipped and like are being skipped that turn, you stand up. And then when we come back to you again, we know, hey, you got skipped last turn, you're standing back up. So like you can actually take your turn. Green
Wow.
goes forward 3 spaces, so it's the opposite of red.
Okay.
Blue switches with first player, so it's the opposite of orange. And then purple makes you roll again, so it's the opposite of yellow. Whereas yellow makes you skip a turn, purple makes you take an extra turn.
Wow. That's so cool.
So it's really fun. And everybody, the switching with first and last player makes this game real chaotic because you can have somebody who gets stuck here because of how the turns lay. and they're just stuck here, and then have somebody like way up in the middle of the path. And it's real fun. And I like it a lot.
I love that people have created games within games. I think that's probably that is a level of creativity that not many people have achieved, and that's really cool. The fact that you have a color coding game tile system.
Yeah, it is. It is really, really fun. I've run it several times with my community and just random people on the server just to gauge if it's actually good, because I came up with the rules and everything. Like I did this.
Yeah, no doubt.
And so I was really excited about it.
Do you have an extra shovel?
For what?
I need to scrape my jaw off the floor.
Yeah. Do you want to run the path, or how do you want me to tell you where stuff is?
Let's we'll walk through the path first, and then yeah, we'll walk through the path first just kind of see like how things are.
This little gazebo has all of my trophy stuff.
Sweet.
It is a work in progress.
Trophy
for
room.
Medals. But I didn't want this inside my house, so that's where this is.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back on our little path.
All right.
I'm real proud of this house. Like, I'm real proud of it. Do you want to take a guess at how much the value is for this housing plot?
Take your bets. Take your bets. Chat, take your bets. I want to say like I can't even. I don't even think I can quantify it. But I would say like 5 million. That's low balling it.
5 1/4.
5 1/4? Was I that? Oh, nice.
Yeah, 5 1/4. So this little house is obviously a work in progress and not anywhere near done. But this is just the little winter cottage. It's gonna have all the winter lights stuff.
You know, when you say like work in progress, it's true for everything. It's not work in progress. It's early access, right?
Right.
Yeah. No, this is cool. Like, what I like to highlight for even if people say that it's work in progress is for people that don't know where to start, like, it's a good framework. I like to highlight the, you know, designers that take something like this and like, this is where you start. This is like a good framework to start with. You know, you can start with the tree in the center and then just kind of add things around it. So yeah, we got wows, and I feel lowballed because some people were going really low just to be like, this isn't The Price is Right. It's not like $1. Yeah.
The other plot that's literally just my cooking station and like my crafters is 1.5 million.
That's awesome. I love the ornament rugs too.
I don't do things small. You'll learn that real quick.
You go big and then you go home. I mean, that's the maximalist life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did you come up with since these are kind of tight sessions, right? How did you come up with the pattern of the pieces? Like, how did you balance that out to make a game that
I wanted it to start with blue and do purple next, because blue and purple are 1, my favorite colors, 2, my wedding colors, and 3, my stream colors.
Fantastic. Yeah, I love it.
So I needed it to start with blue both at the beginning of the path and start with blue at the end of the path where you enter into the house.
Yeah.
So I literally did blue and purple at the beginning, and then was like, okay, so now the next colors, like, we start the rainbow and it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then it just repeats. And it happens to end up being an even number where when we flip in the middle right here, because the flip is here, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Where we flip in the middle, it happens to be blue and purple.
Perfect.
So it took me, I don't know, I think I spent a week doing the math for the paths. Of just figuring out how many path pieces I needed, and then
my gosh,
laying them in a way that I could get them all to do the thing. And it was a lot.
Yeah, I can tell. I think that's so cool though. I mean, just how for me as an engineer, when people create games and then they make them balanced in terms of like the numbers of the tiles and everything that you have, and just the probabilities of getting into different slots and switching things around and stuff like that, that tickles my brain. It's very fascinating to me how people can come up with those systems and to make them fun. It's like to make something work, that's easy, but to make something fun, that's like, to me, that's another level of programming, is people that make games. That's really cool.
So this is my Maji Market shrine. It has one of everything.
Are we paying homage to retail?
Yeah, there's a lot of money right here.
Retail therapy shrine.
If you don't know, I might have gone real hard on the Magic Market shrine.
Yeah.
So I have one of every plushie and pillow on my other plot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have extra plushies and pillows over there on the shrine. And then if you come over here along the other side of my house before we go inside, these are all of my trophies.
Oh yeah.
And then more plushies that will eventually go in my house, but I have not. The inside doesn't have knickknacks yet.
Okay.
So the inside is all of the things except for knickknacks.
Because of the way that my brain works,
Mm-hmm.
Are you accepting feedback
On what?
on your game? Because you could use the plushies as sort of like modifiers.
No. No. One, I'm not touching this.
Yeah, it's
And giving somebody editor to be able to like place a plushie down and then somebody else pick a plushie up, right?
Oh no.
Instead of
I was saying like having like a plushie on one of the tiles, and it's like you have to pull a card, kind of like a Monopoly, but that's what I was thinking. It's okay, you can throw it out.
I think you should play it the way it is first.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm speaking from ignorance, obviously. Thank you.
And then decide if it needs to change.
Yeah. No, as it is,
Travis
I wouldn't change anything. It's just
it, and then as soon as we finished playing, he was like, "Never mind, this is perfect the way it is."
awesome. Yeah. Welcome back, Ellie. So yeah,
this is my
cool.
house. So I don't know. Okay, so this is the entryway, and this is stuff that is important to me. In game, aside from the rugs have 0 bearing, and the furniture in the room is not finished.
Does your fish have a name?
My ancient fish?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I should probably name him. I don't know. But no, not yet.
Okay.
But these are the trophies for finishing all of the starred bugs and non-starred bugs. And then obviously hunting each of the critters is what the mounts are. These maps are for finding all of the treasure chests in both Kilima and Bahari, respectively.
Excellent.
This wreath is for finishing my Shep program, for the Shep thing. And then the knives underneath are Valley Sunrise knives, but there's a wonderful story of me running around while the knives were bugged from cooking, running around and just stabbing everybody. For a whole day during testing like 2 years ago.
That's awesome.
So when I got those knives, I screamed because they have blue handles, and I was like, I have been given knives as a memory. I don't think that that's what happened, but I feel like that. So they have a special place of honor in my house.
That's awesome.
Do you want to go left or right first?
You are my tour guide, so I will follow you.
We'll start right. So this side is all like a living room. It's all red, white, black, gold. And it's literally just a giant living room and a kitchen and a dining room and just like a party space of like, hey, come hang out, come lounge, and like I would host a party here kind of vibe.
Yeah, I like this. This is very, very open. Lots of good colors in here. Oh, I like this table. I
I'm
like
real
how
proud.
you put the tables together. We
Do you
need
like that
more.
it's lit up from the bottom?
I do. I do like that a lot, and I like that. You know, we don't really have too many big. Like most of the big tables are wooden, but the fact that this is a slate, I think that makes it feel very fancy. Like you have a big like you imported a big slab from Bahari, right? Made a big fancy table out of it. I'm picking up on all the little things here. Like I like the mirrors and the chevrons that you used to kind of make a
Oh, that's
pattern.
not done. Oh, that's nowhere near done. I forgot about that. That will be ginormous long term.
Yeah.
It
Open
will be
concept
the
for
entire
entertaining.
wall.
Yeah. I like the retro wallpaper too. I like how people have used that. This is really cool.
And then this
Really
is my
cool.
kitchen.
Yeah.
We do not cook here. This is literally for show.
I like show kitchens though.
We cook on the other plot. But I need to have a kitchen. You can't have a house without a kitchen.
No. No, definitely
So-
not.
So the walls are not finished. Everything will be mirrored, obviously. So the walls aren't done yet, but we'll get there. And then this will be full of stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's cooking related.
Oh yeah, totally. That's gonna be really cool to see.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Imagine that much counter space IRL, right?
It would be the place to be baking cookies and decorating, let me tell you.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so this side.
Ooh, the grand dining room.
So Lady Brittany, because she's played this game for forever, has the largest in-game community as well as the first one ever established. It's called the Queendom of Lycia. There is a server size limit of 25.
Oh yeah, Ellie, I totally remember
So
that.
this table has enough seats to fill an entire server. So there's 24 chairs and then one throne.
Wow.
Because I am the queen. So if I wanted to have my entire community here, I could not because there's like 500 people in my community. But in game, I could have 25 people at my house and everyone would have a seat at the table. And we could have a whole big meeting to plan community stuff.
That's awesome.
Which is pretty cool.
That is really cool. I like your use of the draperies with the lights.
I'm real proud of that.
Yeah, you should be. That's really cool.
I'm pretty proud of it. So this is my office. This is my little stream desk.
Oh, love it.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I love it.
Oh.
I love it. I love that you're using the paintings as like a screen. That's really cool.
Yeah,
That's
there's
a nice
TV
touch.
in my bedroom for the same reason. And then this is going to be a giant outdoor library with like comfy chairs and stuff.
Yes.
But obviously, I ran out of flow wood, and I haven't crafted in a minute.
Lots of people have been commenting this morning about the need for books. We need books to read in Palia.
I agree. This entire room is going to get completely redone and will be an indoor library that is open to anybody, whereas that library on the outside is like private and mine for like my office, right?
Yes.
But this is like comfy, cozy. Anybody can come grab a book and read.
Can y'all check out those patterns? I love the patterns that you did of those bookshelves.
The triangles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And then this is my bedroom. So, everything in this area is going to get shifted slightly to be centered on this instead of centered on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't done that yet because my house stuff is currently messed up. I cannot decorate right now.
Oh.
I'm bugged. so I can't move anything or do anything. So I couldn't touch everything up for you, unfortunately.
That's okay.
And then this is a bathroom,
Oh, look
but
at this.
like super fancy bathroom.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't do things like I like all the high end stuff. I'm a queen. All right, I don't know what you want.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being in the company of royalty, you know?
So the last room is a super secret. This will be full of candles and like super romancy. Is a little secret hideaway, and there's gonna just be, I don't know, it's gonna be romantic. So there's gonna be a bunch of plants and trees and stuff to make this like very secluded and
I love
hidden.
it. Yeah.
And all lit up so you can have like a little romantic getaway at your own house.
I like how people are using kind of the spaces in between their houses to create extra rooms and hideaways and everything like that.
Yeah, my courtyard's pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of it. So that's my house.
This is a really awesome house. Thank you again for inviting me. People have really just been touching on the design of how you use your lightings and your draperies and stuff like that. And, you know, this is, I like how you've used lots of, like, you can tell that these are your favorite colors, but you also balance them out as well to where it's not just single colors, you know what I mean? Like you incorporate other little embellishments to like make colors pop and stuff like that. So yeah, this is really cool. I appreciate you having me out. We've been having lots of fun this morning, even though are the drops working for your folks?
Absolutely not. I posted, if you look in the partner Discord, I posted a tweet that I put out to Twitch and Twitch support to be like, excuse me. Essentially what's happening is it's turned on the viewer side, so the viewers know that there is a drops campaign for Palia.
Right.
But on our side, on the stream side, even if you have the like drops enabled, it's not turned on at all on the streamer side.
Do you feel like
a open drops campaign?
People are getting credit for it anyways?
No, absolutely not. They're not.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Nope. Because we don't have it turned on. Like, we can't give them drops because Twitch hasn't turned it on for the stream side.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So there's, in the partner general channel, there's the tweet that I put out. I don't know.
I've been monitoring it. Yeah.
Both of them, and I'm like, excuse me. And everybody's been like sharing that to see if we can get them to fix it, because it's not something Palia or S6 can do. Like, that's Twitch. That's an error on Twitch's side, and Twitch has to turn it on.
Got it. Yeah, we're just taking a little walkthrough since some of you may have missed this during an ad break. But that's, yeah, this is a really cool layout, and you know, I will be on later. Hopefully they get it fixed today for sure. That way people can get there.
I'm sure it will, and worst case, if it doesn't, like,
the campaign does go on for a bit.
S6 will make it right.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's messed up on Twitch's end, like, it will get fixed even if it's not fixed today.
Yeah. That's one thing that's always impressed me about S6 is that they are on top of stuff.
But yeah, it's still, like, even if I go into drops in my, like, stream manager, it doesn't show up as an open campaign, which is why we aren't giving drops out.
Yeah. And
that, like, that's not something S6 has any control over at all.
Right. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Well, we'll definitely have to plan a time to do the course properly, and I'll record my antics, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. But again, thank you so much for having me out, and if y'all have any questions and stuff, I will go ahead and I'll give you a shout out.
If you want to run this at all today, I do not care. My kiddo really wants to play it again.
Okay.
So if there's a time later where you're like, hey, I'm ready, and you have community members who want to, like anybody's welcome. They just have to add me in game,
Cool.
obviously, to be able to come visit.
Yeah.
So like if you want to at any point at all today, I'm literally live until at least 12 hours from now.
Okay.
So like I'm open to doing it literally whenever.
Yeah, we'll arrange something for sure.
So.
If we get some other community members together. But yeah, thank you again, and I'll catch you around for sure. I appreciate all the support that you've given me so far, you know, as a new Palia partner, and it's been really cool networking with you.
Yeah, I have really liked welcoming everybody in because I've done Palia secretly for forever, and to be able to actually share that love with everybody and then like have people come in and be able to help has been like the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Yeah, it really is a powerful thing. I understand what you mean by just having to have to have this, you know, really awesome thing in private and then finally